You gotta train your mind for success. It all begins with how you think, how you approach the world, and how you choose to respond to what happens around you. Everything you want to achieve, everything you want to become, starts in your mind. The truth is, success is never just a matter of chance or external factors. It's a product of internal conditioning before anything can manifest in your life. It first has to take root in your thinking. You are in control of your mind. Every thought you have, every belief you hold, these are all within your domain. You decide what thoughts to nurture, which ones to entertain, and which to reject. This sense of control is essential because the moment you take responsibility for your mindset, that's when you start shaping your future, when you train your mind to focus on what's possible, to see solutions rather than problems. To take responsibility for outcomes, you begin to unlock your true potential. But how do we take control of our minds in a world filled with distractions, negativity, and challenges? It begins by becoming aware of what we allow into our mental space. Your mind, just like your body, thrives on what it's fed. Imagine if you filled your body with junk food. Every day, eventually, it would show, and how you feel and perform. The same is true with your mind. What you focus on, what you allow to influence your thinking, shapes the quality of your thoughts, so you have to be selective. Here's what I've learned. The mind is influenced by repetition. The thoughts you repeatedly entertain create your mental environment. They form your habits of thinking, and these habits become your default responses. So ask yourself, are your habitual thoughts aligned with success, or are they filled with doubt and fear? Are you focusing on problems or on possibilities? By repeatedly focusing on what lifts you up, you train your mind to expect and create positive outcomes. Once you start paying attention to your thoughts, you'll notice how they influence everything you do. This is why it's so important to develop the discipline of focus. Life is filled with distractions, pulling your attention in 100 different directions, but success requires focus to move forward. You must learn to concentrate your efforts and energy on what truly matters. Without focus, it's easy to drift, to waste time on things that don't bring you closer to your goals. It's not about cutting out all distractions overnight. It's about recognizing when your mind starts to wander and gently bringing it back to what's important over time. This practice sharpens your ability to stay present with your tasks, allowing you to get more done in less time. But focus also requires something deeper. It requires clarity. You have to know where you're going without a clear vision. It's impossible to focus your mind effectively. And sometimes you gotta shift your perspective a little bit. The way you view the world shapes your experience of it. A trained mind understands that every situation has multiple perspectives, and success comes from choosing the perspective that empowers you rather than limit you. When challenges arise, an untrained mind might see them as roadblocks, reasons to stop. But when your mind is conditioned for success, you see challenges as stepping stones, opportunities to grow and get better. The key here is in how you choose to interpret events. Successful people don't avoid challenges. They approach them with a mindset of growth. This isn't about pretending everything is easy. It's about deciding that no matter what happens, you have the power to respond in a way that moves you forward. That's mental conditioning at its finest. When you start viewing challenges as opportunities, you also start to develop patience. This is one of the most important yet overlooked aspects of success. Too many people give up when they don't see immediate results. But the mind trained for success understands that real progress takes time. It understands that success is a journey, not an event. Every small step forward is part of a bigger picture, and patience allows you to stay committed to the process. But let's not confuse patience with inaction. Patience doesn't mean waiting passively. It means continuing to work to learn and to improve, even when the results aren't immediately visible. It means trusting the process, trusting that the efforts you're putting in will eventually yield the results you're after. This trust, this persistence, is what separates those who achieve lasting success from those who stop short of their potential. This entire process, taking control of your thoughts, sharpening your focus, shifting your perspective. cultivating patience. It all works together to shape your mind for success. It's not about perfection, and it doesn't happen all at once. It's about small daily habits, little shifts in thinking that over time create massive changes in your life. The beauty of this process is that it's never too late to start wherever you are in life. You can begin to train your mind to work for you with every new thought, every new perspective. You're reconditioning your mind to align with success. It's a lifelong journey, but the rewards are incredible. As you master your mindset, you'll find that success isn't something out of reach. It's something you create one thought at a time. So commit to this process of training your mind. Be aware of your thoughts. Be intentional about your focus. Shift your perspective when needed. Trust in the long-term process and stay grounded in gratitude. The mind, when trained, is a powerful force for success, and the better you get at directing it, the more success you will see unfold in your life.